And as we speak now, they're still moving forward on trying to figure out how they're going to get the test, the people to get tested, to go in to get tested. They don't even know how they're going to get yourself, to take care of yourself, to go and get tested to make sure you don't start it again. Even if they slow it down and a few people come back and who caught it, and then they get better. If somebody else didn't get tested, they can get sick again. This is what they're not telling you. So let's finish listening, and then I'll finish this segment off, and probably this is gonna be part 2, 3, or part 1. We don't even. Let's just go.
Week or so off. Again, hopefully no further glitches. Now the thing we need to understand, because we want to make sure people don't get confused, that getting a vaccine into a phase 1 trial within a 3-month period, you need at least 3 to 4 months to determine if it's safe and whether it induces the kind of response that you would predict would be protective.
Right. As we all know, you can't just throw something in the air, ideas, without putting them through phases, tests, before you can even implement them into the system that you already have made for yourself with other vaccines that you have created. See, this is the stuff the CDC is letting you know, that they want you to know, to let you know it's something being done. Don't panic. And it seems like everybody in New York City is pretty doing well, but everybody got on masks too. Okay, it's keeping you healthy, but all them germs that you're keeping in the mask, when you take the mask off, where is it going? What are you doing with these masks? How are they disposing of these masks and all these products that we are using, like gloves and all this extra hand sanitizer, all this plastic that they say we don't really want here no more? They just implemented that not too long ago. There's no more plastic bags. You got to pay 5 cents, and some stores don't even have plastic bags or paper bags no more. You got to bring your own bag. While all of this is going on with the coronavirus, we're losing little amenities that you won't even know you're gonna need until when they're gone. Until they take shit from you, you don't know how much you need them. So this is what's happening. They're taking things and they bringing in new shit. So we can't go into crowded places. We can't go into public places. And now they're saying we should stay away from 10 people or more. I can't walk down the street without running into 10 people or more. That means that I'm going to have to stay in the house. And even in the house, or I'm at the situation, there'd be 5 or 6 people here or there. You know what I'm saying? And then a guests are coming or people coming in. You got to understand it's going to be very hard to even stay away from 10 people or more. Now, what if you live in your house and you live with 10 people or more? The person or the people who are still able to go out and work, I believe it's still a couple of people who still can go out there and work. I'll give you information on that later. They're going to be ones that's more vulnerable to catch the virus. Like, they're going to be out there in the trenches. They're out there where the chemical and the virus is at. Let's move on. Let's see what else they got to say. Moving on.
Once you do that, you graduate to a much larger trial. The N of the number of people in the phase 1 trial is 45. When you go to a phase 2 trial, you're talking about hundreds, if not thousands of individuals to determine efficacy. That is a trial that we would have to conduct in those countries and those areas where there's active transmission. That itself.
Okay. We know that is in America, is in New York. New Rochelle. I believe that was like one of the first cases we kind of picked up on. Or I believe it was in Manhattan. But nevertheless, we have to go to these countries where it's widely being spread, which right at this moment is starting to go everywhere like wildfire. So when are you going to implement these trials? You have to start putting them into play. Now, they have got people that did quarantine themselves and then got better throughout the time period in the process. But they're not telling you how long. I've been out of work for 2 months. How you going to eat when you out of work for 2 months? And your money is dwindling down, if you even got paid, because they're shutting stuff down. And they're not even letting you know that the country is almost bankrupt. We're losing stuff. The stock market is crashing. The dollar is becoming nothing right in front of your face. I hope you got gold, silver, invested in land, because that's what's going to it's going to go back to like a barter system if they don't get this on lock. If any of you know what that is. So before this ends, let's get back and finish this last couple of minutes.